I said earlier, I said, let's wait a few minutes. And it starts down. I said, maybe we'll get one more shot at it. Not really worth a lot of effort overthinking, this kind of, you want to exit your position, as you start to see things like lower volume on double tops. You want to make sure that you get paid. And if it starts to bleed back, just take what you can out of it. And if your plan today was, using our 88 as resistance for the push backwards for profit taking, then anything you get this side is a gift in a day when it's hot. So right now I think we're retesting that 82.75 to 83 breakout. And more than likely we're not going to get a big, unless we get a stupid move like the other day, which I'm not counting on, believe me. This 82 area I think is support. So if you get into the 83s, if you decided I'm going to scalp short for whatever reason against the push, I would be taking profits ahead of the 82. And I told you I don't think we're going to get a big rotation south side. Just some profit taking coming into lunch, and maybe chop around for a while. Now, if I'm totally wrong and it just keeps on coming, then so be that. But this is a time and price profit taking, and my guess is that this will be short-lived coming this way. And today is the day that for the most part you want to be buying pullbacks. Primary trade, in my opinion, is done. That's the trade that we want. We got this right. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to short. You don't have to buy again. I said if your trailers, don't let it get below 82. That should be your trailer. And that's only for people that still have something and want to sit through whatever happens at lunchtime, which typically is a terrible time to trade. So my guess is don't overthink the short side. There seems to be an agenda out there. And the most important thing, when you're getting thrust, and we said earlier, remember we said probably get a little head fake and break out the first hour, but it probably won't go too far, but it hasn't gone too far the other side either. This is what we expect, probably fairly choppy. We've got higher high targets, and we'll get some clues. We're still ahead of ourselves over here. Let's go back to that 5-minute chart. Okay, looking at your 30-minute, I think that's an important chart. There's a 10 coming at us. The 5 that Mike had called, which is the perfect chart. Keep an eye here. And sometimes we'll bleed through the red lines, obviously on a day like today. No biggie. Keep an eye here. I want to see it stay above the blue line. If we fail in here, then okay, fine. But I'm assuming that this 82 area is support for now. And we've got range trading. See, by freezing, traders who say, I'm going to short this 82.75, 83. This is a retest of a breakout, right? And so they can continue a squeeze as long as they maintain that. They don't let those traders off the hook. And that being said, obviously, there are higher targets. Doesn't mean you have to get them. I just think anybody trades lunch now, have an agenda, have a plan, and realize that the best long has already been done for the day. And shorts are contras against the weekly push and against the intraday push. So sometimes there's a big edge. Today we guessed right, half gap. Support. Now don't overthink. Let's think range for now. I think it's going to take some time to bang around here. So, you know, most of you, I assume, would just soon sit out lunch. So if you've already taken profits, great. And if you haven't, then my suggestion is, you know, make sure you don't give back too much of what you had. The door is open, really. If we come back into the 83s and start to encroach back into here, into the 82s, then the door's open again for, you know, anything. And if we got to 81s, then clearly different story. You know, definitely would know a big boy's in that trade. Longest yard, right? Longest yard. Get those last couple points everybody wanted. It's always the way it is. Standing on tippy toes. Oh, we know it's going to go there. Sure, it's a valid target, but sometimes you've got to suffer through a 4 or 5 point drawdown before you get it. Maybe another day before you get it. Who knows? So the committed traders will just hold trailers, and those who are fighting today's tape are trying to nibble against the push. And traders who are smart and already had a great day already got everything locked up and no worries right now. And come back and see what happens after lunch.